Good morning, friends. It's been a while since I've done something like this. Just your friendly neighborhood crazy cat lady here. So, you didn't have to stop your video. It's okay. So before I jump into the art painting situation, I thought I'd oh my, that's bad. I thought I'd talk a little about my style situation right now. So for a while, I think what was happening was I was forcing myself to paint a certain way just because I liked it, but that's not really me. That was me forcing that. So I think I'm moving past that. So for a while, I was really into like more simplified stuff. So like, did I just see something float past me? I don't know, maybe dust, I don't know, but or I'm seeing things. Oh, it's just my camera quality. It looks all fuzzy and it looks like something's floating right here. But anyways, so for a while, yeah, I was in that simplistic kind of style, and then because before I was really into this like more whimsical watercolor style, and I feel like it's easier if I just show you. Okay, so for the whimsical, okay, well, first of all, here's the more simplistic style. Oh, for example, another example. Oh, wait, no. See here, this was all me. This was all me. I did that. No one's style made me do that because I liked it. That's just the way I was painting, and I think it's because that's my style. It's my natural style. This guy, that's me. This is me. I need to get back into this. Back into where I am. Instead of, being like, oh, I really like how this person does it, so I'm gonna do that too. No, we're not doing that anymore. We're not. So, gosh, I feel like I have one more notebook. Well, technically two. Also, you like my shirt? Woo, most wanted. Okay, here we are. This is gonna be a mini. So, like, for example, I never finished this. That's plumeria. Wow, it looks really bad from where I'm showing you. It looks much better, the color. It's whatever. But this is the more whimsical stuff I was doing. And then I stopped. I really like that one. I stopped because I started seeing these other people and their style, and I was like, I want to be like that. And that's taught me, like, oh, you can enjoy another person's style, but don't force yourself into it, like, you can take certain things from it, which I have been doing. But that's me. This is me. So I'm gonna get back into loving my style and what I think. Oh, here. And actually, okay, I'll say this. This was someone, so I did find a different artist that I really like, and I was trying to do kind of her style, which was more like what I really like. So, that looks like, look how cute. This has become, I'm gonna need to do an actual sketchbook tour. Okay. Last one. That was me. This was me. The shading, I was doing like a study of that person. But like, this is my tour. This is me. Okay, so we're gonna get back into that. And it might look a little funky because compared to what you've been seeing on my YouTube channel, it's gonna be starting to look a little different. So stick with me as my evolution. I'm about to go into my final form. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm gonna paint before I have to go to work, which is not enough time really. So, okay, bye. Hey there, friends. So, I know this is gonna be a little different because, well, actually, no, it's not gonna be that different. I've done this before. But so yesterday, I was gonna paint before work, but then I realized I didn't actually have enough time once I like figured out what I wanted to paint and stuff. So I'm doing it again. But so yesterday I talked about like finding my style again and like realizing that I've just been kind of forcing myself into a style that I want because I like that person does it, and I was like, I want to do that, but it's like I know that that's me forcing it. But so like right now, so I was gonna start a painting to film for this week's video, but I felt like I needed to say this first. So like I've been working on this is very different from what I usually work on. But so this was inspired by someone, I can't show you on my phone because I'm filming with my phone, but this artist, follow her on, so this is the kind of like whimsical stuff that I'm really into. So you follow her. She's awesome. She does such cool stuff. But yeah, so I was like, I wanted to do my version of that. But so for right now though, I think what I'm gonna do is paint something that like I sketched out a while ago and do that. But I don't know, for some reason, so I'm gonna do this guy, but like actually finish it. But yeah, I felt like I needed to like show my switching of everything. I don't know, like, cause you're so used to seeing like really bright colors and like, I don't know, I'm starting to get more into like Edmond Dulac. He's not around anymore. He's an old, I think he was born in France. But let me show you his stuff. And that's, no, not Edmund Dillon. Let me show you. This is like one of my, oh, okay, that's really small. This is one of my favorites he's done. But the colors aren't like, they're not super bright, or they're more muted. Or like he has this other one. I should just, so there's like that. But see how his colors are kind of darker, and then like what he was drawing you in is lighter. Whoa there, that was inappropriate. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Yeah, so I really like that kind of whimsical style. So I'm gonna slowly probably start getting into that. But we'll see. So right now I'm gonna start painting. I am getting bit up. I'm getting bit up. I'm bited from yeah. Okay, I'm gonna paint. Hello. So you're back again, I see. Very good. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified if all goes well Wednesdays. So I thought I'd talk about nothing and then leave, and then you guys can listen to the rest. Okay, so goodbye. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna say. Who knows what I'm gonna say, but no, I kind of have an idea. But yeah, so kind of switching up to the styles a bit. I realized, and I'll say it again, I'm sure I sound like a broken record, I was forcing myself to paint a certain way just because I liked it. But I did learn from it. I appreciated the time of like studying and like doing that certain kind of abstract-y, like different I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know if you guys have an idea of how to explain the style that I have. I don't know. I really don't know. But so I'm realizing too that like I've heard someone say this before, and I was listening to someone else on YouTube, an artist, but I forget who it was, but they were talking about how they can have like multiple types of styles, and I was like, you know what, that really resonated with me, because when I illustrate, like let's say like right now, it's more of like a fun, playful, like almost children's book illustration. Like it's more like sweet, like it's just more like, I don't even know how to explain it, youthful. It's just cool, it's cute, it's not serious, it's fun. And then when I do other stuff, it's like when I'm painting like a scene or something, like a landscape or whatever. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. So I like to do more serious stuff too. So like the other page I showed you in the intro when I was talking, like one of the pages was, those two, like they were like little fairies, and they were in the circle, and they were naked. Obviously you can't see bad parts, but not even bad parts, just like, whatever, the parts. The parts. But that had more like darker, earthier tones to it, as opposed to like what you see here is more like rainbow, colorful, whatever. And my style used to be more like, I don't know, I painted a lot of bugs, and my drawings, they were more and I keep using the word whimsical. I don't even know how, it's just like, I feel like I shouldn't even be doing a voiceover right now. I just can't talk. I came back from the beach, and I think the sun fried me, because I don't go out in the sun very often. I just sit and paint, and then I go to work, and so I'm just like, But, yeah, so my style used to be, it was more me. I wasn't, basing it solely off of one person. It was influenced a bit, but it also, the stuff that was influencing me was more in the realm of what I would actually paint. And then I started finding other artists that, they painted more cutesy, like kawaii, like really cute, and like, or like their landscapes weren't like, they're more abstract, or, and so then I was like, I want to paint like that. But then I realized, there was multiple times when I was painting like that too, where I was like, this isn't enough. Like there's something about it that doesn't feel right to me. Like I cheated or something. And I just realized, I don't do, like, I never gravitated myself to more simple things. Like I always loved doing detail, and like I guess maybe overworking stuff. Like it just, for me, it feels wrong to like leave something super simple. Like I kind of was in my older notebooks. I'll do like a tutorial soon and maybe talk more about like my style and how, back then versus now. Where was that? Oh my god, you guys gotta help me. But yeah, so I think I need to re-listen back to what I was just saying, so I know what I'm talking about. My style evolution. What the heck was I saying? I'll be right back. Okay, I just re-listened to what I was saying, and now I know what I was talking about. So, or what I was going to get to. So now, instead of like, wow, do I know what I'm saying? I don't know, who knows. But so now I'm going back to like the people and the artists that really inspired me in the first, like, just ever since I was a little, younger, or, as I was more, when I was in like middle school, high school, I was doing art that was coming from me, and I wasn't really looking at social media or anything, and I was mostly from like, main artists that I knew. So like, Van Gogh, of course everyone knows Van Gogh, so that like obviously that, and his impressionistic style really, I really liked that. But so like right now like Alphonse Mucha. I want my whole house to be paintings that he's done. They're just so beautiful. I just love them. They're amazing. So I'm going, and then there's a artist on Instagram. Her name's, I think it's Annie Steg. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's I'll write it. I'll do it on the screen. I was about to spell it out. But she does really cool stuff. And then there's like, when I was younger, and I specifically remember this, my mom got me tracing paper because, I was younger in elementary school, we get to go to the library, I forget however often, and check out books. And my mom was always like, you keep picking out the same books. What are you doing? Like, you're going to the library to get a new book, so get a new book, kid. But I'd be like, no, I want these. And I'd always pick out, there's always two different types of Cinderella. There's this really beautiful one. It was like fine art. I'll have to put it up on the screen. And then there's another one where it was one where like, it was like a Halloween, like, corpsey version of Cinderella. It was just so cool. I'll put that one up too. And then there was a Rapunzel. And that one was the more, like, grim one, where, like, it even, like, had where the prince, in the real Grimm's fairy tale of Rapunzel, the prince goes blind and has to try and find the tower, so, to get to Rapunzel. So that was even in that book. But, and then, you know, I was talking about, like, having, like, two different types of styles. So, like, for my, like, more illustrative style, there was this one, Mary Engelbright, and then, Angelina Ballerina. Like, oh, I have those books now. And then there was two more, I forget the names, but I have them, and I'll, if I remember to get up, I'm sitting on the couch right now, because I'm dead from the sun. But yeah, so now I'm gravitating more towards the artists that, you know, I have loved for so long and have, you know, done my art like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, so I think finally, after feeling kind of like a piece of poo-poo garbage about my art, I'm like, you need to move on. You can't feel like that. Just do you, you know? So go back to your roots. Go back to what you used to love as a child that, like, made your mind do the sparky spark. And then do that. So I'm going to do that. And I was going to say something and then I didn't say it. So I specifically remember when I was younger, when I did get that one book, the Cinderella book that my mom was like, stop getting. Get a different book because you're wasting everyone's time and your time. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't say that to me. But, she gave it to me because I had this one picture I really wanted to trace, and I remember starting to trace it, and I just was like, this is too much, because there's so much detail in it, and I was still, like, really young. I was still drawing, but I was like, you know what, F this, and I just started drawing whatever the heck I wanted, and it came out real bad, but it was just, I just thought it was funny. But anyways, so yeah, I will find those and put it up on the screen and share it with you, because the sharies is always good. And then I'm looking at my the painting. I really like how it actually came out. You know, this morning my boyfriend was like, are you okay? And because I was just staring at the paper, just like so intensively staring, because I didn't know what colors to use, and I was like upset. No, I wasn't upset. I just like wanted to figure out the colors, and then at the end I was just going with the flow because I got into it, and then I was like, let's do some little posca markies, and it came out really good. I inspired myself with the little like confetti party on top. It's just so cute. I just loves it so much. Anyways, it is almost time for me to make food, so I'm gonna stop here, try and export the video. Wish me luck. If it works, you'll know. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to be notified. If all goes well, uploads will be Wednesdays. Wednesdays child full. Okay, bye.